I've got two gentlemen that are joining me, and of course they are from Porto. Yeah, that's in Portuguese. So we've been trying to learn a bit of Portuguese here, and we'll be telling you exactly why they are here. There's a gentleman called Pedro Braz, as well as Emmanuel Cardoso, who are the technical coordinators for FC Porto Academy of Portugal, and they've been assessing local talent at the institution's local partners in Harare. Now, the Portuguese side have a direct link with FC Porto Academy in Harare, who are beneficiaries of the continuous exchange programs between the two entities. Now, we get to find out from the gentlemen themselves. I'll start with you, Pedro.
Pedro. Yes.
Right. And to get this thing out the frog from my son. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Very good. We say what, bom dia?
Yes, bom dia in Portuguese. Yes. It's good morning.
Fantastic. Emmanuel, you are back in Zimbabwe, my man. How are you?
I'm fine. It was really a pleasure to be back here again. I always miss this time in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you love the sun here.
Yeah, I love the sun here. It's a good time to be here. It's a good weather, so I enjoy to be here, of course.
So when we talk about Portugal, guys, you know, something comes quick into mind, you know, where football is concerned.
Yeah.
Ronaldo.
Of course.
Always Ronaldo.
Have you ever met Ronaldo in life?
Not personally to make contact with him in the stadium, but not with a conversation with him. I think it's a little hard to get it.
I can imagine. And I know a lot of youngsters and enthusiasts of football who really love that country because of that man. And, you know, we were watching recently the Euros as well, and you guys did very, very well. Let's talk about local football. You are here in Zimbabwe. What brings you to Zimbabwe?
So we are here to develop our academy. The idea is to pass our methodology to our coaches, to make the players feel that methodology and develop them, and try to create a connection between our academies here and our academies in Portugal, so we can make the transfer of some of the talents that we can find here to there or to Europe.
Very interesting. Now, Pedro, Emmanuel has been here before. This is your first time in this country?
First time, yes.
Tell me, what do you think about it?
Yes, it's quite nice. It's very similar to Portugal in some of the aspects. Starting, of course, from the food, because we eat it all. It's a very, very nice cooking country. So we love it. We love the food. We love the way that the people receive us in everywhere we go. We love the way the coaches receive us too in the academy. The kids are too disciplined, with very, very good behaviors, and we are very happy to feel at home in Zimbabwe.
That's interesting. So how long have you been here for?
We've been for 2 weeks now. 2 weeks. It will be 2 weeks at Sunday.
And have you gone anywhere outside of Harare yet?
I don't think so. I don't remember the name of the places, but I think it's always here in Harare.
No wildlife yet? You haven't seen anything?
Not yet.
I will take you out tonight. So tell me, now that you are here in Zimbabwe enjoying the weather and all the pleasantries that you're talking about, very nice to hear that feedback as well, especially on the issue of discipline from the youngsters. Tell me now, how are they in terms of their talent, in terms of the football itself?
Of course, try to complete what we are talking about before. Of course, the job of the coaches that are here for all the time, all the season, is very important. So we notice the difference because the coaches work for that, and the kids are improving a lot between the last time we came here and now. So we can see a lot of individual quality, the way and the good aggressive way that they play, the good aggressive way that they make a duel, that they make a tackle, the way that they can see the game and they understand what they have to do with the ball to get a goal or to get a shot opportunity. So individual speaking, they are in a very, very high level. Of course, we are here to help because there are only one thing that is almost there, because the organization of the team can be a little better for the team be well organized, offensive and defensively speaking. But of course it takes some time. We are almost on a year with a partnership, so I think in the time that we are here and try to help the coaches and the kids, they will improve. They will try to get these small tips that we gave to him to get better. So I think we have a very good future in the front.
Fantastic. That's very, very encouraging to hear as well. Now, Emmanuel, you have been here before. You've seen these kids. Where do you think they need to improve to be able to break into the European leagues?
Yeah, I think the main difference between here and Europe is this one that Pedro was talking. It's not the individual abilities that they have, the individual skills, because they are very similar. It's the balance from here and Europe in an individual scale is very, very similar. The problem is sometimes the way they understand the game, the way they think, because they are not used to, and even our kids in Portugal, if we look to the school, they are all the time filled with answers, not questions. Mm-hmm. And football is a matter of question, because it's a chaotic game. We don't know what's going to happen. The results, it's unpredictable. And so we have to put the players thinking what's going on. Mm-hmm. And in Portugal we do this, but and then Europe, a lot of teams do that. But here I think they have all the answers. The coaches give too much answers to the players, so they don't think about the match. And when they don't think about the match, they don't understand what's going on, because they are used to, they are format to do all the time the same things. And in Europe is a little bit different. So if they are not working on that way to think the game, to understand what's going on in there, and to promote this kind of behaviors in a match, the reason is that it's going to be too much difficult for them to get in Europe. So our idea is to bring that ideas that we have in our academies in Porto to here, and develop the kids in this way to make them the transition to Europe and to our clubs much, much, much easier.
You talk about the mentality of the players and what they need to do to improve themselves, but you're saying the coaches also here, they give too much information. Yeah. Tell me about the coaches themselves. What do you think about them?
For example, when we arrived, we saw that the coaches didn't understand what a trial game is, to call it that way. For example, they are used to do very analytic situations of the training session. But if we think the game is not just pass front by front, not just shoot to the goal. The players have to decide. So we have to make the coaches also understand that kind of situations, that we can do the same things in the training session, but in a different way. And we try to pass them to them that values, and instead of giving feedbacks with answers to the kids, give feedbacks where they question the kids about what's going on, what they can do in that situation, a specific situation, and make them understand the game. So we have to train the coaches, of course, to this kind of situations happens. Otherwise, we will back to the same stage that before. And I think that was the big difference between the last time that I was here and now. The coaches start to understand that way of thinking, that open-minded, also the coaches and the players.
Mm. And your assessment of these coaches from the way you've seen it?
Yeah, of course. All the year that we are not here, we try to help them with some tasks to do, with some tips that we keep doing from online. Of course, but it's very different to be here and to try to presentate them all the contents that we believe that are the most important to them, to give a nice response when they are in the training sessions, talking about the methodology, about the way that the coach has to be in the field, the way that the coach has to build a training session, because it's very, very difficult to do it. So in these tips that we came to give them, presential, it's more easy to them to understand. It's more easy to them to see because we have practical lessons too for the coaches. And when you are writing information, when you are seeing what the coaches are doing in the pitch, it's more easy to them to grow up, to increase. And I never been here before, so for my first time I came and I see coaches. I didn't see like a group of person that try to help players. No, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 coaches. So it is very good for me. That is the first time being here. See that the academy has coaches, and the coaches are trying to learn. That is the most important thing here.
Well, they're trying to learn. We'll be learning more about Portugal as we go. And I hope you guys. When are you leaving for Portugal?
We're leaving on next Thursday.
Next Thursday?
Next Thursday, no, this Thursday that comes.
Oh,
next
so
week.
you're still here.
Yeah.
Yes. So we're gonna come out and check out what you guys are doing, and hopefully we can link up and show you a bit of the nightlife in Harare. Pedro, what do you think?
Oh, it will be a good idea, but first we have to job. We have a nice event tomorrow too. We have a day for the academy. Yes, if just for our kids, for example, we are going to do a very different event from what the people are used to. Everyone can see. For example, if you want to go and see our event, you are invited.
Is there going to be food and wine?
I don't know. We have to
It will be
see.
music for sure.
But
music,
it is for sure.
Music for sure.
Have you listened to Zimbabwean music yet?
Yes,
Yeah, already.
we do.
Is
We enjoy
there a
a
particular
lot.
song that you've enjoyed? You think you can
I have the name on the cell phone. Do you want
check
to
it?
me?
Yeah.
I
You want to
was,
see it?
Yeah, for sure.
Let's see this song.
We hear a song on the radio when we enjoy a lot.
Yeah.
You love it?
The coaches, the team manager all show me. I think it's better for you to read.
Kanadanyura. That's Killer T. Yeah? He's made an impact. Thank you so much, gentlemen, for coming through. We really appreciate you
you a
making
lot.
time and being here with us live on TV. Thank you, Pedro.
Thank you
I
for
hope
the
to see you guys soon, yeah?
Konapo, Ipapo pa ZTN Prime, DSTV channel 294, the place to be.